Hello everybody, it's me RP. Thank you so much for taking the time to hang out with me today, guys. I'm on vacation, but I thought I'd do a quick video here, a second video on Crosswind. You guys really encouraged me with the views and the likes on the live stream, so I thought we would just continue on. So as you guys know, we're on the first island here. We've got Dr. Gallon. We've got our little hut here. I've got some food and my sword, and I've got the highest level of armor that you can have. Let me go ahead and show you guys. I've got the Buccaneer set here. This is the highest level. The only thing we can do at this point is we have some pearls here, and we do have homemade gunpowder. What I'm thinking is, now that I have some gunpowder, and I picked that up, I found a treasure trove on this island that was left over by pirates. I picked up a bunch of really cool stuff, like this lantern, this oil lamp right here, which are just filled with oil. Let's see here. I have some of these, so what I think I'll do is I'll put these here, and then I'll open up my inventory and I'll swap out the pearls for that. Now, I don't know if that's... Let me put these pearls away, too. I don't know what the pearls are for, to be honest with you. But now, let me equip my gun, and let me see what happens now. I don't want to do that. I want to keep that. Keep that right here for right now. I need to upgrade my bag, so I definitely need some more copper. I need 2 copper pieces to upgrade this bag so that we have more slots. What I wanted to find out here is, let me arrange this properly. And we'll put you there, and that looks good. So what I wanted to see now is, does this gun actually fire? So we are supposed to use Alt to aim it, and it looks like it does fire now. Wonder if we should test it. Let's go test it on something easy, like this dodo right here. Let's see what happens here. Alright, it hit the dodo once, but it didn't really do that much damage to it. Alright, we're gonna fight these guys. Alright. We're pretty good with the sword when it comes to dodos. Alright, we just picked up a lot of dodo meat, too. Alright, I wanted to check that out. Alright, it does work. Let me throw this meat in the chest here. Yeah, let's see. We got this dodo meat. Let's just throw that in there. Throw that fat in there. Alright, I think we're good to go. I think I'll leave the coconuts behind. We can always get more coconuts on the next island. I think I have enough food. Alright, so what we want to do is I'm going to head over to this other island. So here we are. We're on the main island. I've checked out everything. That question mark means that there's a chest in here that just respawned. That's all. I've gone over there. I cannot make heads or tail. I've got these quests. Explore the surrounding islands, which we're about to do. Put together a map marking the pirate camp, and find the intended recipient. We also need to find Dr. Galen's book. Now, somewhere around in here, guys, I found a stash. It was in the ground. I had to, like, chop away at some roots to get into it. So there's stuff around. Maybe we should still look around this island at some point, but for right now, what I think we should do, even though it's dark out, we're gonna have drowers waiting for us. Let's hop in our boat here, and we're gonna head out. We're gonna head over to that other island, right over there. I've already been over there. And what I learned from my quick little visit over there was the island has higher level animals. There's a king boar over there, and he's nothing to be messed with. I'll tell you, he kills you in a couple of shots. So I got to figure out what to do when it comes to this part of the game. I think you have to start to concentrate on upgrading the stuff that we have right now, because we can do that. We can advance this equipment's versatility, its protection, and its damaged. And I think maybe I should make a rapier, because maybe some of these fights are going to require that we get bleed on some things and not just, you know, slash attack. So a lot of things to try to consider. Again, this is the play test. If you're playing the play test and you have some ideas of how to progress in the game, do me a favor, hit it, put it in the comments. If you enjoy this quick little playthrough, an hour's worth of gaming here, for better or for worse, whatever happens, happens, guys. We're not going to cut it. We're not going to edit it. We're going to show it. Whether my skills can deal with this or not. You know, for better or for worse, this is what we're going to do. So let me take a look at the map here real quick. Yeah, we're coming up on it. Like I said, I did build a quick camp over here. And the funny thing is when you put down another bonfire, the doctor comes with you. So the NPCs are basically tied to the bonfire. And I think we might be trying to find another NPC here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, there we go. We got a drower on the beach there. And I'm trying to find my camp. I think my camp is down over here somewhere. Let me take a look on the map. Let me zoom in here real quick. Yeah, well, I kind of set up in this little cove right here. So we'll head over there. This is where, if you've played Valheim, this is going to be very familiar. The boat pretty much operates the same as Valheim. You've got the wind over here pushing me. And I don't think I can steer the boat down in here. I know if you want it to respond, it won't respond in this lagoon. But I think this is about as far as I'm going to get. Alright, we'll hop out. Alright, like I said, I set up a small little camp here. We've got a bed. I've got a workbench. Probably a good idea to set the respawn to this. And then the next thing we got to do is, you know, just, I need another cave. I've got a mark right up here. I've got a smuggler's crate right here. We should probably investigate that. And I've got an ancient ruin, but like I said, it's pretty nasty here. So yeah, let's see what we can do here. I need some food. Let's see, what can I eat? What haven't I eaten? I've got my boiled crab and my dodo broth. All right, I guess I'm gonna have some spicy chicken. This is a high-level food. It's gonna give me some more, you know, a little more power. Pick up some coconuts along the way. So, oh, there's a star dodo right there, right? So, like I said, the environment is a little more tricky as far as what we have to deal with. I'm gonna try to skirt as many of the battles as I can, if I can. I want to pick this stuff up. That's how we make healing potions. All right, we've got this, we can check this out if we want. Oh, we've got a star boar right there. Like I said, gonna try to avoid as many of the threats as I can right now. I just want to figure out what that check mark is up there and if we can kind of get to it safely. Got the same, you know, this is similar to the island that we're on, only I think a step up. I think it's more dangerous. I hear something. Doesn't sound good. I'm gonna pick this up as much as I can. These are valuable. And yeah, let's just see what we're up against. Oh, we've got a dodo and we've got a drower. We've got a star boar. These star boars are nothing to mess with. Let me see if I head up here. That's where the question mark is. Let's head up to the question mark and see what this is all about. All right, I think this is a new cave. I think we're on top of the cave. Let's see here. Nope, we'll head this way. Yep, we found a new cave. All right. Now, I really don't know what I guess the question mark is just letting me know there's a cave here and nothing else. I'm assuming because I'm standing on it. Look at that. Look at all that shimmering down there. Yeah, we definitely need that. But I'll tell you what I need the most of is I need copper. Let's check out this cave. Let me equip my lantern. Let's see, I'll put my shovel on another slot. And number 6 here. Oh, that's nice. I like that. The lantern's cool. You get to keep your hands free. All right, E, enter the cave. We know there's always dangers in the cave. I just left the cave. Okay, let's try this again. All right, and oh, this way. All right, good. I've got some copper here. I definitely need this copper. I can hear some baddies. I've got something going on here, guys. I can hear something in here. There they are right there. All right. These have not been too difficult to deal with. This one's a little bit faster. All right, if I strike quick, I can get the upper hand. Let's get a bandage here. Like I said, this is Souls-like combat, and I am really not a... Oh, that guy's got a star. He's got a star. He's not going to be easy to get. Let's find out what we got here. All right, we got some healing potions. One of the things I notice is after you loot the bodies, they continue to glow. All right, I think I could take care of... Oh, here we go, guy. Here we go. Yeah. A couple of oh, well, actually, I picked up some healing potions. Let's hit one of these. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I want to deal... Oh, here he comes. I don't think this is going to go well. So we'll fight him as close as I can. Here we go. Oh, it's one of these fights, guys. Yeah, I did not think that was going to go well. I am not a good Souls fighter, but I did respawn right here. We've got danger already coming at us. What do we got? What do we got? I'm starving. Every time you die, you lose your food. Let's eat. I think we've got some danger to deal with. We lost the coconuts. We'll go ahead and eat this. I don't know what it was. Alright, what do we got for danger? Something spotted us. Something wanted us. I hope it's not another one of those king boars. Alright, let's see what we got here. Alright, there's our death mark. Let's at least go get our stuff back. I think I need upgrades in order to take these guys on, so it's going to be more about getting in there and getting the copper. And like I said, I do want to avoid as much fighting as I can. Bananas are valuable. We're going to grab these. I see something wants us here. All right. We'll jump up here. There we go. Get to some safety here. I could take a boron. It's the ones that have the stars that I'm a little bit leery of. All right. Wanted to get the rest of those bananas. But we'll just head up. Get in the cave, get our body, or, you know, get our belongings back. I've got some stuff I want to get back. And then I think what we're going to do is just kind of like mine the outskirts a little bit and get some more copper. so that we can do some of the upgrades that are going to be necessary. Because I don't think we're going to survive without them, guys. I really don't. I think we're going to just have to be patient. If you guys have played Souls games and you... Oh my god, there he is. There he is. How is he still hurt? This is what I want to know. No, he's not. Alright, we're going to exit the cave. This guy's right by our stuff. I would have thought he would have headed back, but he did not. I can try shooting him. Let's see. Let me see here for a second. Yeah, we're gonna leave. Let him walk away. Maybe we can pick at his armor with some of these bullets and cheese this fight. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. All right. I got two going here. I want to get my aim going. Thing is when I enter the cave, I've got to turn around. All right. I got out of there. Hopefully he's still bleeding. Let's go ahead and patch up. All right. We're full again. Let's see if we can... No, he just respawns. Oh, I'm lost in the cave, guys. All right, let me drink a potion. I'm just running from this guy right now. I'll probably run into his brother down here. Well, I'm definitely gonna run into a... Gonna run into a dead end, that's for sure. Alright, I got some stamina back. What I want is I want my death bag right here. There we go. Alright, I don't know where he went. Maybe we got rid of him? Thing is I want the copper, but I don't want him to be down here. Alright, I think what we should do... Keep an eye. Do I have any wood? I don't. I really need to light this place up. Alright. I need to light this place up. We need wood. Alright, let's see. We go... Which way to get out of here now? I want to remember how to get out of here. So that we're not trapped in here with this guy. This guy's... He's over here. I think he went back to his location. Get out of here real quick. A few pieces of lumber and we can... Switch over to the axe. We can make some torches. I always feel a little more comfortable when I've got some light around me. I think my goal is going to be, like I said, I need more copper, guys. That's what I need. And this does have Valheim effects. It will knock over other trees from time to time. Keep an eye on my stats here. Yeah, like I said, I'm not a Souls player. So I'm going to be a Souls player, though. I'm going to tell you that right now. I'm going to learn this game. I'm not too old to learn this game. My reflexes aren't that slow. Just got to learn the patterns. Their attack patterns. It looks like you got to block them every single time and then maybe get a hit in and just constantly be on the defense. Alright, we start here. He's over there. So let's go ahead and Put down a torch. Put one right there. And we'll put one right there. That lights this up nicely. There we go. That's where he is. I believe he's over there. There we go. We light that up. Looks good. Looks good. Just light it up. You know what I'm saying? The sounds are creeping me out. Not gonna lie. Sounds are creeping me out, man. But I need this stuff. Whatever's in here, I need it. Alright. Just light this whole place up. This is the end right here. Alright, and I think that's going to take us into another room. Alright, that's it. Switch over to our pickaxe here. Alright, let's get as much of this as we can. Alright, this is the way out. Follow this. Want to make sure I can get out of here quickly in case I have to. Well, I'm going to take this, I'll tell you that. And I hope this doesn't attract him. Like, do these guys have, like, senses? They come running if they hear noise like the trolls do in Valheim. Can you tell I'm nervous? I tell you. All about the copper, man. All about the copper and not getting killed. Alright, I think I got that. Alright, I don't have enough inventory. Let me see what I can drop here. Alright, I can open these. That'll take care of that. I got some pearls. I got some stone that I can drop. I'm going to drop some of this. I still have a little wood. That's 10 pieces of copper. I'd like to get more. There we go. Here's some more. Oh, God, he's creeping me out, man. Alright, this is tough trying to get these. If you have a piece of wood... Let me see, we do have the wood. I think what we can do is we can build ourselves a little platform here. To get into this, I think. Unless I don't have enough. Oh, I need plant fiber for this. Alright, hold on. Can I build anything else? Fortification, decoration. God, he sounds like he's walking towards me. I swear to God, he sounds like he's coming. Alright, it's that way. I can also go this way. He's not down this way. Alright, let me check how much I have here. Alright, I hope you guys don't mind honest gameplay, man. I am, like, totally crapping myself right now. It's the noises that are getting to me. Alright. Keep going. Alright, I think we ran out of space again. Let's see. Alright, we got 10, 20, 30. We get rid of the rock. There we go. We pick up some more. Excellent. Alright, that got rid of that. We got all this up here, but I can't get to it. I don't have any plant fiber. Alright, this, I think we're going to find something on the other side of this. So I think we're going to be a little careful here. Something tells me as soon as we break through this, we're gonna have company. And before I get to the company, I'd like to get as much copper as I can. Yeah, that's definitely gonna... It's definitely gonna bring some bad guys in here. I know a cavern when I see a cavern, folks. All right, let me see here. What should I get rid of? Yeah, the wood is tempting. I can put the bandage up there. There we go. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 pieces of copper. This copper's still laying here. The wood's got to go, and then we're gonna go. That's how we're gonna roll. We're gonna sacrifice the wood, pick up the copper. That's gonna give us... Wow, that gives us 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. That gives us 60, guys. Let's get out of here. Let's head back to the original island and see if we can get ourselves upgraded. We now have this place kind of mapped out with the torches. We've got down there to explore, but of course, like I said, we've got that dude with the star. I got to figure out how to kill those guys. Let me turn this off. It's eating up the oil. I know how to refill it now. We've got plenty of fat. I'll go ahead and get my sword on here. Got lots of clay over here. Do not have any room for anything, so what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to just head right for the boat. Actually, I'm going to head for the shore. Let me see where I am. This is the beauty of this game. This is the island we're heading to. By golly, all we got to do is just head right down to the beach here. Call our boat and leave. With our booty, a successful run. We got killed. We handled it. We're back on the boat. I'm gonna head home. One of the things I have seen in the game, guys, as I've been kind of, putzing around the ocean between this island and the first island that we landed on. So this is like my second or third trip to this island. I've been killed quite a few times, had to come back, get my body. Like I said, where I've set up over there is a boar with a star. I'm gonna have to learn to deal with him as well. But this island over here, we own it. Nothing's really capable of bringing us down at the level of equipment that we're wearing and carrying for our defense. But like I said, the copper is the key to it right now because we need copper to expand our bag. That's going to give us some more slots. And we need copper to upgrade the sword, upgrade the armor, all of that stuff. So I'm thinking it's just going to be a copper run on this island. But we do have other islands around here. There's 2 more, I believe, at our disposal. And again, we've got to be on the lookout for the doctor's book, and we've got a bandit camp to check out. I don't believe we checked out this right here. I don't think we got the smuggler's crate. So we are going to be probably going back, checking that out in an episode as well. I've got the wind to my back here. Nice speedy trip home. There's the house right there. I can see it. Looks like we're going to end up on the island at daybreak. So yeah, really enjoying the game. Pirate survival simulation. You guys let me know what you think. Like I said, if you're a Souls player and you've got some Souls experience and you'd like to partake in giving me some wisdom, sharing whatever knowledge you have to kind of help me survive in this game, I'd really, really appreciate it. I'm not just saying that. I'm not saying that just to get a comment. I'm saying that because I'm an older gamer playing today's games, and I want to be able to, I want to do them well. Doctor, I don't have anything for you. But again, the doctor and I guess any NPC we pick up is tied to that bonfire. All right, got him, handsome. Let's go cook some. Let's cook some of this up. Let's smelt, shall we? I gotta smelt everything. All right, load it up. All right, 12 because I think I only have enough. Yeah, no, I guess that's it. We're gonna get to 12 pieces. For the 60 pieces of copper. Oh, all we're getting is 12 or 12 times. What does that mean? Let's see here. I want to see what this yields. Let's sit here and watch it tick away here. Alright, what are you going to give me? Am I getting 12 pieces? Yeah, I'm getting 12 pieces. That's what I'm getting. Alright, so 60. I don't know why we didn't get an even number. 60 was an even number, yeah? I don't know why we have 5 of 4. Oh, you know what it is? I had a few extra. That's what it is. That's what it is, guys. I had a few extra. I had a couple back here, an odd number. That's what it is. All right, I want this because this is going to help us upgrade the bag. So while that stuff's cooking away, let's go upgrade the bag. Right over here. There we go. I've got enough hide. Bam. Very good. All right, that should give us a little more inventory, and it did. Awesome. I don't know what the pearls are for. Can be used for trading with merchants on Tortuga. Alright, however, this small, round, sturdy item may come in handy elsewhere. Alright, we're just going to hang on to these for right now. I'm going to put away all the stuff that I picked up. I've got bananas. I want to use those bananas as well. Let's go ahead and put that... Oh, I just ate a banana. I did not mean to do that. And the flowers, I've got 15. We'll add that coconut. Got plenty of trophies. I could be putting some trophies up, but I don't want to use the nails. What do we have here? The pearls. I'm going to put them right there. Oh, I know where the pearls are. Hold on. I put the pearls, actually. Put the pearls in these sacks over here. Right? Yeah, there's pearls right there. All right, let's sort this. This is my old equipment. I think I want to break this stuff down. I think I'm going to hang on to this. I guess we used up all our ammo. Now we have some ammo. Let me look. Oh no, I still got ammo here. We can find jewelry, a necklace. There's a lot of stuff we can find. I want to learn how to make this. Made from the ash. We have ash. We're collecting ash. So I want to figure out how we go about creating that. But again, let's take a look at the journal here. Concentrate on what we've got to do. I should chart the archipelago. Perhaps I'll find something or someone that can lead us back to civilization. Now this is what I'm kind of tracking this right now. I think what I want to do is I want to track this one. And the smuggler's web, let's track this one. Lost cargo. And we can track this one. Alright. That did nothing. I thought it would put it up there for me to find. Alright, we've got 5 copper in here. Let's see what we can cook up here now. Alright, we got some banana coconut milk. That's why I wanted the bananas. They combine nicely with the coconut. This is a mobility buff. This will speed us up. Alright, do we have anything else? Yeah, we can get some dodo broth going. Alright, that's it. Let's take all of this food. Alright, excellent. We're looking good. Let's have some dodo broth. There we go. Alright, next thing I think I want to do is, what's going on here? I think what I want to do is I want to upgrade my sword. I think I need to be able to hit more. And actually, hold on a second. Let me see. How much for a rapier? I think, oh my god, that's 10 copper ingots. But what I like about this is it deals damage, applies bleeding, can stack up to 5 times. Each time the status effect is applied, it deals 40 damage. It's got a 140 power. The slashing is 300, but I don't think that does much good against armored foe. You guys let me know. I don't know. I'm really torn on that right now. But We can upgrade this with a homemade weapon kit. All right, we need to make a homemade weapon kit. That is made. How do we make that? Is that made over here? Homemade weapon. Here we go. What do we need for that? We need copper ingots. All right, we need 10 ingots for this. So all of that copper that we got. This is 8. I think this is the last one here. I don't think we have 10. Let me check it out. We do, that's exactly, because we had 12. All right, for better or for worse, I think what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and upgrade the sword. Oh, got to make the kit, sorry. Let's make the kit. There we go. Kit made. All right, let's add it to this. Upgrade. All right, that's a +1. I don't know if that's going to help us. I'd like to see how fast this kills. Well, let's go find a boar. I think what we'll do is we'll head back over to the other island. Alright, so what you can do, guys, is when your boat's over like that, it's not going anywhere. Don't even bother. Hit the K. Reset the boat. And swim on out here. Hop in. And let's go. Let's head out. Let's test out the weapon. See what's going on here. We can stay the night on this island now. I've got to... Probably should add a cooking station over here. So I think what we'll do is... Let's see, we got 37 minutes of gameplay so far. I want to play for an hour. So let's set up camp space number 2. We also have the ability to recall. In other words, we can teleport from place to place. I found a bell that allows us to do that. I found that in that smuggler stash. And yeah, while we're here, we want to go check out the smuggler stash. So let's do that. Let's head over to where the smuggler stash is. We'll go check that out. You see the map here. I think we're headed right for it. Yeah, we definitely are heading right for it. And like I said, I don't know if I continued that thought that I was saying, guys. I have seen pirates on the water. I've seen a pirate ship. It was scouting. It was scouting right in the area that I'm in right now. It didn't come to attack us. I could see it clearly. So yeah, I'm really intrigued with this game right now. As far as being able to deal with pirates. That's the other thing. We've got to find some pirates. We're going to go find a pirate stash. I know that. Right? Or I guess they're calling this a smuggler stash. Yeah, smuggler cache. Alright, we've been very lucky with the wind today. It's a beautiful game. I really do like what's going on here. Like I said, I think this could be the survival pirate game that we've all been waiting for. This is also multiplayer. I am playing solo. I would love to try this with other people. If you're a content creator and you'd like to collaborate on this game, definitely reach out. Definitely reach out. I'd love to do it. All right, these dodos, you know, they're pretty serious. Right here. Some of them have a star. Alright, let me see. Where's the smuggler's camp? Straight ahead. Alright, let's just kill this guy. Alright, so in 2 hits we can take those down. Alright, so we've got... Alright, it's right here. This is the one I found on the other island, guys. So I'll be able to show you what this is all about. Take some stairs down here. Let's go ahead and turn on our light. And yeah, this is a smuggler's den. Pretty cool. Really looks awesome. There should be some treasure. Yeah, right here. Alright, we got a construction schematic. Timber framing. Alright, this is awesome. We've got another weapon enhancement kit. We'll take it. All right. Now, the thing is, they got to fix this. Once you, like, looted, that sparkling should go away. Anything else in here? Let's check it out. Let's not be too much in a rush. I think you can break stuff. Woody vine. I don't know what that means. Nothing really. I guess we could get out of here if we wanted to. Oh, you can also fall in this way. I get it. All right. All right, so all we got is that treasure chest right there. So we should have a check mark on this now. We do. New mark, I don't know what this means. If you know what that means, if that's just signifying that cave up there, guys, let me know, would you? I'd really love to know. All right. I haven't broken anything up in a while, like a barrel. Nope, just gonna give me lumber. Like I said, we got the gun now. It does work. Here we go. We got some boars. I want to try to find something that I can fight that's going to give me the confidence I need. Or actually, you know what I should do? Since I do have another upgrade kit, I should probably use that. All right, let's go over to the camp. Which I'm not even sure I like that. I think I like this area more. I might move the camp over to this side. This side seems a little more chill. The side I'm in is definitely active. But I've got a boar over there. You know what? We'll leave the boat there. We'll call it later. We'll just walk, see what we can find. We got a scallop. These will give you pearls. These are shrub seeds. I don't need them. These are feathers. I'm going to leave those right now. Feathers are not something that I'm in short supply of with all these dodos around here. I'll always pick up food, though. Scallops give you pearls. Like I said, I don't know what they're used for other than, like they said, you can sell them. You know, that's cool, all that. I just can't turn down a good crab. What can I tell you? But we'll walk the beach and see what we can see. See if we find anything else. We've got some clay here. I absolutely do need clay. So let's take some clay. I think we're going to need the clay to build a couple of things on this new camp. Alright, that's quite a bit of clay. I know we're going to need it. I think I got some more right there. Alright, excellent. Well, that was pretty close to the base anyway. Alright, like I said, we got a boar around here. And he is no joke. We got to be careful. Like I said, this is just a grass shack. You can make them with the grass that you pick up. They're really not that hard to make. So I am thinking we may end up moving out of here. But in the meantime, let's just go ahead and throw some of this stuff in here. I am always getting these crab shells. There's really nothing to do with these. They're trophies. Let me open this up. All right, no pearls. I do have the homemade weapons kit. Get some more meat. Let's go ahead and throw the meat in there. We've got some crab meat to cook. We can go ahead and throw that in there. Got some nails here. Got a coconut. I really don't need this. I think I'm just going to drop it. And drop it over here. I've got plenty of these. What I need to do is I need to make that machine that gets rid of everything. All right, let's take a look at what else is going on this island. So basically, I've got another artifact I can find over here. So let's go ahead and do that. And then let me see what I need to build some stuff here. All right, crafting. We need, or I tell you to build a fast travel bell. All right, I have a fast travel bell over at the other camp. So what I think I want to do is I'm going to go, believe it or not, I'm going to go back to the camp because I'll tell you why. There's no sleeping in the game, for one thing. That's the biggest reason. Let's go ahead and top off our food real quick. Let me have some of this. And let's see, I can combine that, I think. Yep, let me have some bacon and eggs. All right, we got the rested buff. The reason why is because I want to build that bell over there so that we can fast travel quicker. And that's the main camp right now that has everything I need to upgrade. And I want to upgrade my weapon again. And call my boat. And who doesn't want to take a sail in a storm, right? Why not? I think that'll be a fun thing to do. You guys strap in. Here we go. Yeah, whatever upgrades I can get. I'm thinking right now, this upgrade, I believe, might also be what we need for our armor as well. Oh, look at the waves. This is what I wanted to see. I wanted to see what the ocean did during one of these storms. Got the wind to our back, which is awesome. Can't ask for anything better than that on a cruise, right? Especially if you're sailing. It's got some great physics when it comes to the driving, the boat driving. I really am impressed with this. You guys let me know what you think. The only thing I wish it had was like a mouse where we could kind of scroll out and get a bigger view of the boat. We can't zoom in or anything like that. That would always be fun. Let's check our map. And we're off course a little bit. Let's kind of straighten it out. There we go. Love that lightning. Love that lightning. Looking good, baby. Looking good. There we go. I see land. Head for the land. That's what we're going to do. I hit this swell right here. Look at this. This is great. Great water physics. I think we got a really good game going here. I am really anxious to see where this goes. Oh, look at that. Lightning in the sky. Lights up the shoreline. Looks good. No ships around me. I wish I would have been recording when I saw that ship, guys. Just off it to the distance like that. It makes you feel like you're not alone. You know? I actually saw somebody. Right, I think we're headed to the right island. I see an island over there. That's not the island we just came from, is it? I think that might be another island that we can check out, because this island's back there, and there's definitely an island right there. We're going to have to explore. All right, well, we did something. Gee, discoveries, new discoveries available. Oh, excellent. Let's find out what we discovered, guys. We've got some new discoveries. Let's hop off right here. All right. It's pretty good. I land pretty close to the house most of the time. All right, let's get back to camp real quick here. And take a look at what we got for new discoveries. That's exciting. You know, anything that's new. I tell you, I live off of this crab meat. This stuff makes great soup. Can't help myself when I see those little critters. I say, you must get in my belly. You must help me sustain myself. All right. Hey, Gallon, man, I still don't know where any of your notes are. Hopefully we'll find it soon enough. All right, let's check out G. All right, we've got a new discovery. Research schematic available. And what it is it's new building components, which is awesome. All right, let's see what we got. The Islander is done. I have shelter. That one is completed. We're looking up for the lost cargo is the main quest here, primary quest, and I need a bigger boat. Now, I don't know what it means by charting. Maybe it's opening up the fog of war. So I think what we'll do is we'll head out for some more islands, kind of see if we can open those up as well. And the lost cargo, we're going to find, you know, that's just going to happen naturally. But what about the upgrades, guys? We've got a +1 here. Now, this materials needed is a homemade armorer reinforcement kit, which we do not have. But we do have another weapons upgrade. Let's go ahead and upgrade it. I don't know if we got another one. We don't, but we do have this. We just need another homemade weapons enhancement kit. All right, so can we make... This is a weapons table. This is the... I think we have to make it here. Here it is. We need rough hide, which is easy to get, rough cloth, and nails. Now this, guys, I think we can get a couple of upgrades going here. Let's take this brand new sword. And let's find some, not dodos. Dodos don't do us any good. We're looking for the boars. All right, and I know where there's boars, actually. We'll head over to this, I don't know what you want to call it, landmark. Uh-oh, something's coming. There we go. All right. All right, excellent. Meat and rough hide. I think I'm a little tired. There we go. All right. I'd like to kill him a little faster. I don't know. I think I was running, so I didn't have any stamina. All right, let's find one right here. This guy. I swung right when he made his animation, but yes, I can cut through these guys pretty quickly. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pick up this plant fiber. I think this is telling me I've got another chest that I can loot. Should be around here somewhere. Oh, got me in the back. All right, yeah, I can go right through them pretty quick. Let's go ahead and throw a bandage on real quick. All right, we've got something telling us to stay here and look for something. I got to find out what it is. All right, I already looted this. And I know there's a second loot in here. Just got to remember where it is. Okay, there was one there. You know, honestly, oh, right here. I think this is empty. Yeah, this is empty. All right. I really would like to know what the question mark is telling me, and does it have anything to do with this? Alt to aim. Let me try something here. No, that didn't do anything. All right, if anybody knows what this is all about, why I've got another, you know, wants me to check it out further, let me know. But in the meantime, we're going to cut through some pigs. We're going to get some rawhide going here, because we need it. All right, let me look around here. Yeah, like I said, the question mark, I'm not 100% sure what that's all about. I do have a shovel, but it doesn't allow me to dig there. The shovel seems to be more about terraforming the land. I'll show you what I mean. Let me equip the shovel, since that lantern is no longer of use. And now 5 is my shovel. And if you use the Z and the X key, you can do dig. Alright, so that lets me dig. And you can raise. That let me raise, and you can flatten. And that let me flatten. You can also have it as a weapon. I don't know how good of a weapon this is, but it is very slow. And at first what I was thinking was we needed the shovel to dig here. But if we go into the dig mode, let me get the dig over here. There's nothing for us to dig. So I can't dig within this area. So that's out of the question. I can't raise the land or flatten it. So I really don't know what to think about this question mark, and I probably spent way too much time in the video right here, so I'm sorry guys, I apologize. I kind of get caught up. You'll have to forgive me, you know. A senior gamer. Take that for what it's worth. Alright, we are looking for boars. Well, in this case, pigs. I don't need the dodos. I can use dodos, I can use that for meat. But I want upgrades. I want to upgrade this armor, see if we can give ourselves a little more mitigation. I believe the word mitigation is what I'm looking for here. Mitigate some of the damage that I receive. Man, it looks like I've gone all the way around this island here. Plenty of dodos. I don't need those. Something's go. These dodos, I don't need you guys. Come on, leave me alone. But it is getting dark out. That's why these things are popping up. And this makes healing potions. So, yeah, we're going to grab them each time. Oh, peppers. Guys, peppers are very good. That's good, good, good. Love the peppers. Where are we at now? All right, we can get some dodo eggs here. Except I don't have any room. Let me see, do I have a chest in here? I don't think I do. I don't know if a chest respawns in here or not. Let me see what I can drop. I can drop this. Oh! Man. That's a star. That guy's got a star. He hurt me. Number 4. Number 6. Alright, that was one of those star ones. Alright, let me see. I think I picked up a crab. I don't need that. I don't need these as well. What I need are the dodo eggs. I mean, if I'm gonna pick something up, I gotta pick up something I really need, guys. And that's the dodo eggs, because I can make food out of dodo eggs. Alright, guys. I am coming up on an hour's worth of play here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to head back. Head back towards the camp. Scoop up... Oh, bananas. Let's scoop up the bananas. We do not have any space for bananas. Something's got to go. The wood's got to go. The wood goes. Bananas stay. Bananas all day long. Mixed with coconuts. Really awesome food. And yeah, that's about it, man. I tell you, it's a rough life out here, guys. Let me grab an egg. You can chase me if you want. Let's head back. Let's take a look. Alright, camp is basic. Oh, hey, I see ya. I see ya. I see ya. Alright, I can cut through them pretty good. I'm not worried about that. I don't need the feathers. Got some more clay over here. Alright, gonna grab these as I go. Like I said, these are healing potions. More bananas. Ah, here we go. Some more boars. Let's take them on one at a time here. Let this guy go his way. Alright, that takes care of him. Look at this one right here. Alright, drowers are out. Drowers can throw stuff. I did not know that. I hit these guys like this. I hit, I turn, and I move. Alright, let's keep going. Let's get back to the camp. Gonna probably start running into the drowers along the way. Probably not a good time to run out of energy. Oh, man. That's not what I wanted. And guess where I'm at? I'm all the way on the other side. I forgot to set my spawn point. All right, guys, I gotta go back. I gotta get my stuff, but as the sun sets, thank God for instant boat. I gotta go back and get my stuff, guys, and I will catch you in another episode. You guys let me know. You want to see if I can handle this game or not? Don't forget, hit that like button, guys. And until then, like I always say, ta-ta and bye-bye.